Yo, GK Nation.
GPS.
The Grown Folks
Yo, what's up?
Podcast.
Oh my God. Welcome to the podcast.
An extension of the Grown Folks Kids Show.
Introducing
The host with the most.
the great gun. Keeping it kid.
This is going to be fun. Because I'm Batman. Welcome, GK
Man,
Nights.
wake up.
Wake up. I said, welcome up. Wake up. We are back from our little vacation.
From the vacation.
Man, even though we are in 2020, you can't go too many places. I decided to go to the Oregon coast where there is some beaches. That's not crowded.
And what did you take?
I just took the kids and all of us. What's up?
Did you use the GPS?
And let us
navigate you through our mind.
Ooh, because it's a wonderful place to be.
Yes, it is.
A wonderful place to be.
Yes, it is.
Yo, GK Nights, this is how we doing it, okay?
How we doing it?
Man, listen, we're on like our 20th something-ish, 29th, 23rd, 30th podcast. And we're growing.
And you know what, people? We appreciate all of you. Even though the numbers aren't as high, we appreciate every single one of you that listen, subscribe, thumbs up. Even if you just give us a good well wish of saying, man, y'all doing a great thing, we appreciate you. And
yes,
we won't forget you.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Man, stick to producing. Dre.
Okay, I'm sticking to the producing. All right. I'll just make the beats, man. I'll make the beats.
Man.
Yeah, hey, listen. Hey, yo.
What's up?
Finishing up our second season of our show.
Yeah,
It's going to be wrapping up here in a few months. And we're going to do some new things on the third show. We're going to grow on our TV show. If you guys don't know what our TV show is, go on to our YouTube channel. Okay, Grown Folks Kids Show on YouTube. And go to the Facebook page.
No, they don't want to go to YouTube. They want to go to our website page.
Oh, you can go there. And you can watch it. Listen, go to grownfolkskidsshow.com. Okay.
Which you probably don't.
www. World Wide Web. grownfolkskidsshow.com. And, select TV show, podcast, news, whatever you want to do.
Instagram.
And also Instagram, Twitter.
We trying to do some things. I'm going to
hire my niece. My niece wants to jump on board. My young little 20-year-old niece. She wants to do all the social media, the TikToks. And
I don't know
all that
TikTok.
Young stuff.
They ain't messing with them Chinese people.
Why you say that?
No, man, they not coming.
China owns TikTok, right?
Yeah. Or Korea.
You're not trumping on me, are you?
I'm not, but I'm afraid.
You're afraid?
No, you're not afraid. You know why I be using that TikTok to make things look work?
Listen. All right, here's the thing. We're gonna grow.
We are growing.
We got kicked out of all these Comic-Cons and things because of COVID. So hopefully we get there next year. Screw things up for us, but that's okay.
COVID.
That is all right. COVID screwing stuff up, but that's all right.
You know what?
Because we spent some time. I'm physically feeling better. I'm mentally doing better.
Okay.
Spend time at home. I got to go back to work here and online. We got to do it from the computer.
At home.
At home, but it's all good though. All right. So, anyways, go to those places. We're on every platform. Podcast platform, Podbean, iTunes, iHeart, whatever you want to use, Spotify. Pick your thing and go ahead and listen to us. And we appreciate you listening to us. All right. Now, I'm going to shout out to my man, Robert Butterfield for Butterfield Agency. Yeah, that's right. It's insurance. It's one of our closest friends. All right. We're going to grow. Now, guess what we're going to talk about today?
No, we ain't going to talk about nothing until they figure out who we are.
Oh, I don't know who I am. I didn't even say who I is.
No.
That's what happens when you get long on vacation. You come back, you got to get back to the swing of things.
Just
because I'm Dre. I have more energy now, so I can go longer. Let's see. I measured that. I'm looking at my screen. That was about 15 seconds. About 17, 18 seconds. All right, what you got?
The Great Gunny.
You're still doing that boring.
I mean, greetings.
Unbelievable.
And salutations.
Oh, he's added something new. Okay, I like that.
I am known by many names.
But you're known by?
But we know me by the Great Gunny, the man with the melodious voice.
So use your melodious voice.
So Andreas, we welcome you
Andreas
with
Urbanus.
well wishes
Yes.
to start the show.
All right,
Shout out to my man Keith Lee.
Oh man, all right. We spent 5 minutes rambling because we're back. Shout out to my man Keith Lee. It's too bad they took your music. I'm still mad about that.
No,
but there's a reason for it.
We gotta stop.
We'll talk about it. That's another show.
No, we gotta stop for a second. There's been a lot of things that got missed out, but my man Chadwick Boseman, and my heart hurts.
Yes. Not too long
Wakanda
ago, we
forever.
lost him. Wakanda forever. Hey, we're going to dedicate a show to him.
We're going to dedicate a show to him.
We probably should do one of our next shows to that.
Next show.
Because there's too much to talk about.
Yeah, but I just wanted to put it out there. I didn't want it to be, we didn't forget. We will never forget.
You didn't forget. If you guys watching this vidcast on YouTube, because this is one of our podcasts. We are vidcasting, by the way. Okay? And if you are watching this, keep in mind that if you look right behind Charles, we got our Black Panther man holding up the Wheaties box. Doing some things.
Holding it up.
All right, here we go. All right, Charles, you ready?
Oh, the Great Gunny is ready.
All right, hey.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back.
We back.
Okay, so here's the thing.
What's the thing?
We're
What are we
going to
talk
talk
about?
AEW. AEW. See, he's super pro WWE. Everything WWE does everything right.
That's not true.
And he right now, guys, I want you to pre-warn you. He's a Vince McMahon apologist.
No, see,
Okay.
that's still not true. You're trying to
but
treat me like Skip Bayless.
He's Skip Bayless against
Man.
AEW. You're not Skip Bayless be hating on LeBron. He's like that with AEW. I'm just pre-warn you
he
guys.
He got a right to hate on LeBron.
Yeah, no, he ain't got no right to hate on no LeBron.
Yeah, he's hating.
But here's the thing, though. That's another topic. But here's the thing, okay? Because we do that. We talk about sports, entertainment, movies, comic books. We talk about everything. Here's the thing, though. Okay, I'm not so harsh on AEW because I'm gonna give them 3 years to get back to the WCW levels when they were battling WWE. Okay,
WCW. That's a bad.
And I'm talking about the 1993 to 1998 WCW. Okay,
We'll never have that.
we'll
again.
see. No, we'll see. We'll see because
that was a first and only time.
Well, we'll see because Tony Khan offers things differently than what
That has
Ted Turner
nothing to
did.
do with what we
That's
want.
a different thing, though. We're gonna talk about that. But I am nice to AEW. I give them a little bit of leadway because I know they're pretty green a little bit. All right,
I'm fair to AEW.
Did you say fair, people?
Fair.
We're about to find out in this conversation.
I hold Cody
We're
Rhodes.
about to find out if he's
I hold
fair.
Cody Rhodes to a high expectation.
We're gonna find out how fair. Bunny, you guys can't see me on the podcast, but if you're watching this on CMTV and on YouTube, I'm throwing some bunny ears on what fair means to him. We're gonna find out how fair. Because AEW had pushed and promoted a heavy pay-per-view. They did a great, masterful job of pushing this pay-per-view to feel like SummerSlam.
Okay.
It felt like SummerSlam the way they pushed it, right?
They ain't going that far.
Well,
But
I
yeah,
didn't say it is SummerSlam.
They
made it feel like it was SummerSlam.
They made it feel like it was something special and
And
spectacular.
I thought it was a great pay-per-view.
great pay-per-view.
Good pay-per-view.
Okay. All right.
With the exception of these things we're going to talk about.
Let's stop throwing that great word out.
Oh my goodness. All right, fans, here you go.
Come on, show it to me.
Man, there's a lot of things going on in wrestling right now. Wrestling's hitting a gold peak for 1 month.
They hitting a good peak, man.
We'll see what happens on all sides. Impact, New Japan, WWE, everybody's on something right now. This is a great time to be a sports entertainment fan with all these 5 sports playing at the same time and all of these wrestling promotions. Oh, what a wonderful day to be in our shoes right now. All right, so let's talk about AEW All Out events. We'll give you our final grade a little later after we talk about this. We're going to zip through it a little bit. Okay. We're not going to spend hours on it because I want to spend too much time, all right? Because I want to get to the meat of things after the show, our thoughts about AEW, the direction, and what this pay-per-view did in pushing us to that direction. So, therefore, tell me, I am long-winded. All right, tell me, Saul, what is the first match? Who was it?
Well, we skipped over the 2 preliminary matches.
I don't want to talk about this because I didn't see that.
I'm just saying, we skipped over when we watched the pay-per-view.
That event was 4 hours. So I'm like, you know what? Just give me to the pay-per-view. 4 hours, that's a lot. I know this is a one. That's a lot of matches.
Big Swoole,
a.k.a.
versus
Mrs. Alexander. Mrs. Cedric Alexander.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Versus, by the way, good for you, Cedric, for your heel turn.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's WWE. My bad.
Don't get me started.
Don't get me started. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
Hurt business. All right, go ahead.
Versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
You talking about the best woman they have on their roster that actually has microphone appeal? That can actually has charisma and can actually carry a tune, that she can actually show up on Raw and won't miss a step and can hang with the Baileys and Sasha Banks on the microphone and all that stuff. You talking about that, Dr. Big Baker? They didn't put a title on by now? I get it. I understand why.
Yeah, they do need to put the title on her.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much a great heel.
They just need to reevaluate their female system.
Well, it's getting better. Well, you see them making small changes.
Stop trying to host.
Who's that girl?
WWE.
Who's that girl? Tay, whatever that girl from WWE just signed. I can never say that last name right. I'm going to look it up.
That's someone WWE.
Next, from the NXT.
They signed a lot of people on NXT.
Just came in. Well, anyways.
If it just came in today, I didn't see it.
You didn't see the last show
you.
yet? Okay. No, you got to watch it. Okay.
I didn't watch it.
All right, so I'm not going to say nothing.
Because
I don't want to get into all that other stuff.
Yeah,
because it was pretty big, the show after AEW All Out. So, what do you think about that? What did you rank that?
The match?
Yeah. Great first and why?
I gave it a C.
A C?
A C, maybe even
a cinematic match.
Maybe a C, because
a cinematic match.
Let's say
they try to tap into that.
Great idea,
all right,
but a poor execution.
Poor execution. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to keep those 2 words in mind as we talk throughout this show.
Yes.
Poor execution. Not all of it.
And I'm being fair.
I'm being very fair. And I'm pro AEW.
And
I'm pro Tony Khan. So go ahead.
Britt Baker, just coming back off an injury, so we understand what they were doing.
Yeah, they had to do a cinematic.
And then they had this hot thing that they was trying to push.
Right.
Big Swoole.
Right.
And it kind of fell flat. I mean,
why did it fall flat? From whose end? Because I thought Dr. Big Baker did well. Reba is kind of, she's trying to be funny. It's not too bad. She's okay. Right?
Here's my issue.
What was your issue?
It wasn't. I think that they didn't take into consideration of executing this in a building in closed quarters.
And narrow spaces.
Right, that's what I'm saying, in closed quarters.
They show their rookiness, the TV production crew show their greenness.
And what's the worst thing to ever happen to a good movie?
What?
The ending flops.
I thought the build-up was okay. The match was cool. The comedy kind of sucked a little bit. Big Swoole.
She's leaning towards that Oscar the Grouch garbage can.
Yeah, the comedy is okay. It's there. I get it. She's hardcore. I get it. All right, cool. Your sister, you're hard. You got it. Okay, you're right. I'm cool with that. But I like Dr. Baker, how she's a heel, but she don't back up.
Yeah,
she ain't a chicken heel.
No, she's not.
But she's a female version of MJF. They got 2 great heels in this company. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed to see what they're gonna do with them for the next year. I hope they don't ruin it.
Right.
But right now, you got 2 of the best heels of almost all of wrestling right now. Okay, with Dr. Big Breaker for women.
Right.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I think she'll do a better job being a heel than Bayley because it's a natural thing for her, like natural charisma.
I don't know. Bayley
had to work into it.
She stepped into it.
She stepped into it after a while.
Yeah.
She had to work into it because it's not her natural. You can tell what people's natural, in their natural personalities or not. This is in Dr. You can feel like this is her.
She's a straight B.
Straight B. Mm-hmm. And we're going to talk about MJF later. Oh my God, my mind's blown. So I'll talk about him later, okay? So
let's get back to the
She carried it. The problem is, you're right. I get the whole accidentally stab yourself with a
That was
needle.
great.
That was cool.
She couldn't use her leg.
Couldn't
that
use
was
her
great.
legs.
And then even her using the gas to put her out.
That was awesome.
It was
because
awesome.
you still want to make her look strong because she's your top.
You're using your environment.
You're using your environment.
So Big Swole's supposed to be stronger.
Right.
She overpowered her with a handicap,
right.
And then she put the gas on her. But then right after the
oh my gosh,
right after the 1, 2, 3, then she wakes up.
Man, I gave it a B until that happens. Cut away. So let me help you with some.
Not even a cut away.
Let me help you with some TV tips. Pass her out with gas, zoom into her sleeping, maybe make her snore a little bit, okay?
Give it a little comedy.
Give it a little, yeah. And cut away or pan right back to Big Swole and make her say one of those Arnold Schwarzenegger lines.
Or the other, was it Reba?
Reba was out,
Reba.
though.
Right, but you could have panned over to Reba crawling to try and help her.
Oh, trying to help her.
And then cut to black.
What did you do? What you do? You stabbed her. Okay, all right, yeah, she's working on it. She's a good wrestler
She's
too,
trying.
so I hope they get her out of that role after a while because she's actually good. One of the first.
But her waking up
what's
right
up?
after the 1, 2, 3.
And then you wake right up.
No sale.
Wait, hold on.
There was no sale.
I thought you passed out. How do you wake up in 2 seconds? You passed out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I can wake up. Oh my gosh. Talk to your television producers. Tony Khan, talk to your producers.
Look right here.
Look at him.
Look right here. Tony Khan.
Yeah.
You know when you show her? You show her on AEW Dynamite. Waking up. This is what happened after Britt Baker found out she lost. She shouldn't have known she lost right after. She had to wake up.
Okay, all right. Y'all green. I'll give it to y'all. Yeah, listen, you can't be Vince McMahon.
Cody knows
Vince
better.
McMahon had 30 years to build that
Cody
brand,
knows better.
that TV. He's got the best TV crew, production crew of all of entertainment
Cody
sports.
and Chris Jericho know better.
They know a little better. But you don't know who's in charge. I don't know who's in charge in the production. You don't know if that's Tony Khan. But if it's Tony Khan, make sure you...
They saying Tony Khan's in charge of everything else now.
Well, I'm sure they went over that. I think it'll be better next time because they usually have over-the-top pay-per-views.
So what did you give it?
I give it a C. All right, so next one. All right.
Okay.
So AEW still learning how to tell a story. Okay. Number 2.
The Jurrasic Express versus the Young Bucks.
The Jurrasic Express versus the Young Bucks. Jurrasic Express. I'm still kind of, you know what? They're growing on me. You know who's growing on me? Jungle Boy, I really don't care for. I know, yeah, whatever, okay? I'm not that type of wrestling fan. Whatever.
Right.
Okay, all right. But who's growing on me
Luchasaurus.
is Luchasaurus. After I watched Dynamite last night, and, watching this dude do the athletic stuff that he does, I said he has a career. So when he's done being a dinosaur, he can take it off, shave his hair a little bit,
and
all right,
become something new,
and become something big, be one of those best big men in the company. He moves. It kind of reminds me of Matt Morgan.
No, don't say Matt Morgan.
Almost. Matt Morgan was a stellar.
Matt Morgan was a specimen.
He was a specimen. That dude could move like no other. That's why they put his DNA in a little time capsule and threw it in space.
But when you talk about you want to talk about moving big men.
Matt Morgan was the best moving big man at the time. Who was better than him?
He was a better moving big man than the Undertaker.
Yeah. He was more athletic than the Undertaker. He is more athletic than the Undertaker. I would say that, yes. Not best in coordination when it comes to choreographing moves and knowing the ring. That's two different things. You talking about athleticism? That's not even close. Matt Morgan was... Well, anyways, Luchasaurus is one of those dudes.
He's a diamond in the rough that you better not let go.
We'll see what happens with him. You better not let him go.
But what you give the match?
You better not let him go. Vince McMahon, they love those types.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they want.
Hey,
that's their type.
What you give
B.
You gave it a B?
I gave it a B.
Why?
great wrestling.
Okay.
I think too many kickouts, too many
kickouts.
Too many kickouts. Not pushing each other's
I mean,
moves.
the super kicks is just part of.
Super kick party. I like the super kick party.
It's just part of I've just come to. It's part of the Young Bucks.
Too many false finishes for me.
I like, that the Young Bucks have turned up a bit of aggression. Don't even say it. I don't know where you're gonna go. That is part one of the transformation of Young Bucks. Okay.
Because first they need to get aggressive. Stop the corniness. Okay. You're not in New Japan no more.
Right.
All right. We're done with that. Okay. I want you. You got those. You still out there looking like the old Rock and Roll Express.
Man, they don't.
You got flags coming out your pants. No one care about that crap no more. Okay.
They're looking like the fabulous ones. The Fantastics.
The Fantastics. Dude, the long hair. Okay, it's time. Okay, we know what your childhood, what you guys dreamed of. We're done with that. You in 2020.
Y'all aren't. This is why y'all will never be held. You'll never be held in the same status. No, not the Usos, but as the Hardy Boys.
No.
They'll never be because they didn't evolve and they didn't mature with time. They stayed the same. I mean, I loved the Rock and Roll Express when I was 10.
Right.
But if you're looking at the Rock and Roll Express right now in NWA, they're the same old men trying to be teeny boppers with the same outfit.
Same haircut.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. Just like the movie The Wrestler, boy, I tell you.
Come on, Young Bucks.
Listen.
It's time to change.
And I say that, and I think it's happening. I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna say
those outfits gotta go.
I got my dice. I mean, not my dice. No, I'm gonna say this. I got my bets. Young Bucks will be a totally transformed tag team by June of 2021.
Really?
New look, haircuts, shave your heads, cut your hairs down. You don't have to cut it all up. You can have long hair, but cut it to at least your back of your neck or something.
Okay.
All right. Get some type of new look, get the attitude, hit the ring room a little bit, and evolve into more mature. Now, you guys are not young no more. You're not young no more. You're grown. The Drew McIntyre transformation, the best transformation of all transformations of wrestling. And I'm a dude, and I'm like, gosh, man, he make me like, God, that guy's sexy. He's a fireman. I'm so envy of him.
Okay.
What genie does he have? Who is his genie to say, turn me into a man of a wrestler?
Dre, you know what you keep doing?
Going to WWE.
You keep going back to WWE.
Right. Had that type of transformation with the Young Bucks.
But you gave it a B.
I gave it a B.
All right. Yeah, I gave it a B minus.
Jungle Boy with some errors there, holding on to the ropes. There was some errors with Jungle Boy. For some reason, people are wrestling like this was
you gotta understand.
WrestleMania or something.
You gotta understand. Yeah, they were.
People were acting nervous.
But here's the issue.
What?
Jungle Boy is trying to be the high flyer, death-defying person of the group, and I don't think he's comfortable with that.
He ain't comfortable with that yet.
Guys like the Young Bucks. No. I think he's trying to match them, and he's not ready. This is why. I think is going to be the downfall for AEW. Is the mindset of these guys that they have to continue to keep doing these over-the-top indie style wrestling.
No, say that for the end of our conversation.
Okay.
Because you're right. At some point, Tony Khan's going to say, no, you guys can't do this.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be different, but right there, we don't need that. Okay, he's going to have a tiny bit of Vince McMahon in him. He's going to learn that. All right, so right now, I gave it that. Young Bucks, I'm tired of hearing that you guys are the best tag team. You're not the best tag team.
And you're not showing it to me?
And you're not, listen, you guys are one of the best. I'll give you top 5. I'll give you top 5. I'm not going to put you over the Usos. Forget that. You're you're not over the Usos. Not even close. I barely put you over the New Day, and I hate considering 3-man rosters as tag teams. I don't really put them there. Okay, you're a faction/tag team. That's not fair. I'm talking about 2-on-2. Okay, you ain't over the Usos.
The Freebirds was a
Freebirds. We can go down a list. Okay, I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about all time.
All right. You're not even bringing
FTR.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying it in general.
But you will be if you change your persona.
Yeah, that corniness.
Gotta go. All right. So next one, 3.
The Casino Battle Royale.
You gotta say it. Royale. Like, I'm Mike Lowry. I'm Mike Lowry. You got to say Royale.
Royale.
Royale. You like that. You say Royale. Okay, all right. So, so Royale, their version Battle Royale. Okay, pretty much we don't want to copycat WWE's Royal Rumble. So don't call it the Royal Rumble. It's not the Royal Rumble, but it's just like the Royal Rumble. 5 come in at a time.
They tried something new.
It was something new.
Yeah,
it was madness.
It tried something new. They might make it better. I'm gonna give them I'll give them a second time to doing it, because when people first saw the Royal Rumble, they thought it was stupid.
Yeah, well,
so
we'll see what happens with it. Tweak it up a little bit. I gave it a C minus.
I gave it a D.
Okay, so you gave it a D. I gave it a C minus. So that tells you, fans, we didn't look too high on it.
But you know why? Tell them why.
Well, I did it for a couple of reasons. One, I really need to see this in this pay-per-view. If you're going to do that, and it's that unpolished, just save that for Dynamite and work on it a couple times before you bring it on a pay-per-view. Number 2, too many people, too cluttered. You watching people, and the choreograph, it's just people look like they didn't know what they were doing out there.
Evan Bourne. Evan Bourne.
Sorry. His name is not Evan Bourne no more, man.
Siddle.
This is Matt Siddle. Jumps and does his thing, and because you know it's outdoors. It's like 100 degrees outside.
Look, let me tell you.
And he slips.
This is the reason why.
He probably did that move a trillion times.
This is why they told him to stop doing the move in WWE. Evan Bourne.
Can you imagine? So let me ask you a question. What was more embarrassing? We got to do it real quick. I know we got to move faster. What's funnier? When Titus O'Neil ran to the ring and slid it, he went underneath the ring. Man, he's such a coordinated person.
But see, with Titus
or Matt Siddle running there, the hype, everyone's, oh my gosh, it's Evan Bourne. He's here. And he comes in, he's all hyping, he's hitting people. He jumps and doing his thing and slips.
And look,
a pay-per-view for the first time on TV in about how many years?
I know people are like mad a bit because that people are making fun and light of Evan Bourne slipping and almost killing himself. This is professional wrestling.
Yeah.
It's a circus act.
Yeah, things happen.
Things happen.
I'm glad he didn't get hurt.
I'm glad he didn't get hurt either.
Because I like him.
But looking at those arms when he tried to take off. Titus, Titus, I can understand.
Sorry.
Titus is.
I'm a bad person. I'm being a bad person.
No, you're not. You're being human.
I'm not trying to laugh.
We not biased individuals over here. We're not unbiased, and we ain't the media.
Yeah.
Titus, he's unorthodox.
Yeah.
He's lumbering type of.
Lumbering.
But so you expect him to trip. Yeah. He tripped when he tried to when he was in NXT trying to carry the thing.
I still say, because you see stuff like that happen, I still say Titus O'Neil is the funniest one. You don't see that.
No. If you want to talk about funny, that was funny.
That was close.
But a botch,
that was a big botch. But anyways, a lot of botching going on in there. Okay, all right, we're green. We're AEW. We're learning. Okay, we're gonna get our act right. Give us 2 years. We'll get there because I believe in y'all.
No, because you know what? Right. This was a detriment to the pay-per-view.
Now, this was why there, Mr. Sir. Why? I agree. Listen,
this should have been on. This should have been on AEW Dynamite after the pay-per-view.
Why?
Or AEW Dark.
Why?
Because
guess what they did, people?
After you found out that Lance Archer was going to win,
you already knew
that he would. Right. You already knew who was going to win the world title match.
Just right there.
You knew that they weren't going to make heel versus heel. No. So you already said that MJF wasn't winning. So therefore, I wasn't as invested.
I went into that MJF match knowing
I went in knowing who was going to win, so I wasn't as invested as I would have been if I would have been like, oh man, it looks like MJF might win.
Yeah.
You know?
So we get to this, okay, but now my mindset went different into the last match. I already knew who was going to win.
Yeah, you know who was going to win.
So I wanted to see how MJF is going to respond wrestling a top tier, voted number 1 ranked wrestler in the world right now. And to me, he's being that. Okay, it's everything. We'll talk about him later. How are you able to step up in the ring with the number 1 wrestler in the world? That's all I was going into to look at because I already knew who the winner was going to be because of this botch. If you want Lance Archer to win, do it on the AEW Dark or
on Dynamite on Wednesday.
Dynamite. Don't do that.
Don't do it as a pay-per-view.
Yeah, you're not gonna have MJ. Everyone knows you're not gonna have MJF versus Lance Archer.
Right.
Everyone knows
because you don't want either one of them to lose.
No, because you want to make them. Those are your new guys. This is the reason why you're bringing these WWE guys to build up those guys. And you don't want to make them two guys look weak.
You're killing us.